Hello, I'm Dr. Deb, and I'm the Department Chair and Instructor for Learning Strategies here at Victoria College. In today's video, I'm following up the episode of Dr. Deb Explains the study cycle by taking a look at the intense study sessions and the games method of studying. VC's Total Learning Center presents Dr. Deb Explains Study Sessions. The study cycle was developed at LSU based on Frank Kreis's PLRS system. It consists of 5 steps that students should take before, during, and after their studying. One of those steps is to complete an intense study session. Intense study sessions consist of 4 parts. The first is to set goals for learning. What do you want to be able to know or do at the end of the session? This may be something like identifying the causes of the Civil War, identifying slope, or to correctly identify and label the parts of a cell. Whatever you are studying, you should have a goal for whatever you are going to be learning or doing. This shouldn't take long. All you need is 2 to 5 minutes. Then study. Again, don't take long. Study for 20 to 50 minutes with focus, attention, and deliberate practice. This may be creating quiz questions, practicing retrieval, making flashcards, creating maps or outlines, working problems without looking at the examples. Anything that you feel that you need to do to achieve your goal. But don't just reread your notes or the textbook. Next, reward yourself. Take a short break, 5 to 10 minutes, and give your brain a rest. This is important as you will learn in the upcoming cognitive load video. Then, after the break, review what you did. Did you meet your goal? Or, if you prefer a different study method, you may try Marilla Svinicki's games method of studying. This is a 5-step model that has many similarities to the intense study session. First, the G stands for goal-oriented study. Just like in the intense study session, you need to start with a goal for the session. What do you want to be able to know or do at the end of the session? You may start by previewing the material that you will be studying and developing specific questions that you will need to answer at the end of the session. These would then become your goals. The A stands for active studying. In this step, you want to be actively involved with the material and deliberately practicing the material. The M is for meaningful and memorable studying. You can make connections, create questions, summarize and paraphrase, elaborate, etc. In the end, it doesn't matter what you are doing, as long as your brain is actively involved with the material in a meaningful and memorable way. The E is explaining the material to learn it. The best way to see if you have learned something, to see if you truly understand it and comprehend it, is to teach it to someone. And the someone doesn't even have to be human or alive. It could be a stuffed animal, a dog, a chair, the wall. It doesn't really matter as long as you can hear yourself explaining the concept or material and you understand what you are saying. And finally, the session ends with self-monitoring. Again, did you learn what you set out to learn? Did you achieve your goals? Ultimately, it doesn't matter which method you use as long as you are studying and learning. Both methods involve goal setting and active learning and some method of assessment. These are the key pieces to any study session in order to ensure that you are studying effectively and learning what you are supposed to be learning. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think about these 2 study methods and how you can use them to improve your studying and learning. If you want to know more about how to be a successful college student based on the theories, strategies, and principles for student success, click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell and check out my other videos as Dr. Deb Explains.